Operant conditioning is a type of associative learning where you link a voluntary behavior with a reward or consequence. When Chunkerz pressed the bar, she got a pellet. This is operant conditioning because it is a choice behavior, not a reflex. This also represents acquisition because it shows that Chunkerz is linking the behavior with a reward. Latent learning is when learning is present but not shown until there is incentive to do so. Chunkerz ran the maze faster and showed her complete ability of it when we used a treat at the end of the maze. Positive reinforcement is adding a pleasant stimuli in order to increase behavior. We incorporated this into Chunkerz training when we gave Chunkerz treats when she walked on her hind legs. Giving her the treats increased the amount of time she stood on her hind legs. Law of effect states that behavior is more likely to be repeated when a reward is present. Chunkerz validated this law when she would push the ball again and again because there was a frosted flake inside. But once we didn't have a treat inside the ball, she would stop going for it. Positive punishment is when you add an aversive stimuli in order to decrease an unwanted behavior. When Chunkerz would go around the hurdles instead of jumping over them, we would pick her up, which she didn't like, in order to make her stop going around the hurdles. Shaping is using step-by-step rewards until the goal is met. We used shaping by putting frosted flake pieces around the marble so she would start to touch it before she started to actually push it. Chaining is the combining of multiple tricks. Chunkerz demonstrated this by going through the obstacle course with 4 different behaviors. Cognitive map is a mental representation of one's layout. Chunkerz has this after she was able to memorize the layout of the maze and complete it. Fixed ratio is the set amount of actions before a reward is given. Chunkerz had to press the bar in the Skinner box a certain number of times before she received a pellet.